Hello, we are here today at Reflex CES with Eric. Who's
Morning, guy.
It's okay, you can say morning, it's okay. So, Eric, tell us about what Reflex CES does. Tell us about the kind of customers that you service and the kind of technology that you're helping them facilitate every day.
Reflex CES started 25 years ago now, and the core activity is to develop full turnkey design based on FPGA board and embedded systems. Recently, we introduced data conversion and FPGA signal processing with a lot of different form factors, VPX, system on module, PCIe, to address different markets, defense and security, industrial, like instrumentation, bioscience, and networking.
Right. Now, in that 25 years, you've seen a lot of change.
Sure.
Seen a lot of change. So at what point, if you look at today's technology and the kind of products that you're producing today, at what point, as you went through that process, what led you to where you are today? In other words, how has FPGA technology changed? How has integration changed? How have customers changed over that time, and which leads you to where you are today?
Exactly. So the design cycles are really shrinking up. The people want to have the latest technology, which are even more and more complex in a shorter amount of time. So we have to divide by 2 our development.
Right.
They want to have the latest technology and easy to use as well. So to deliver all the hardware, software, deliverables, understanding about the system levels. And also the support, which is highly important to help them to ramp up in terms of skills. Flexibility, compactness, everything. There is no trade-off possible, and everybody wants to be able to implement the disruptive latest technology.
Right. So you're seeing this time now, 2025,
Yep.
You're seeing this time now technologically as a very disruptive time. So if I'm a design engineer today, I know that I'm going through a process of rapid change. I know I'm going through a process of digitalization potentially in your target markets, which I believe are radar and electronic warfare. So if I'm today, why would I come to you? Because I could design all these things myself.
Exactly. You will come to us because basically we are using the latest technology at first. We are working with the key partners and to start working on the product, to issue the COTS product before you guys, the market, start to do its own development. The COTS product we are developing are de-risking the technology, are allowing us to basically work on the issues, on the challenge. They can be at board level, at system level. Thermal cooling dissipation is a big challenge, system integration, and we are bringing all those skills and know-how to the customers when they start to engage in those technology. Therefore, their development is more secured, they go faster, and we can allow them to match their time window for their project.
Excellent. Why don't we look at some products? Tell us about what you've got there.
So I'm Enguerrand from Reflex CES. So right here I have some system on modules. So this one is Zeus, based off Zinc UltraScale Plus. And this one is Ares, based off Agilex 7 module.
So we've got those 2 products. So let's talk about this one first. What does this actually do? If I'm a design engineer and I'm looking at these target markets, tell me what this actually does.
So basically this is the whole processing side of the board. It has the FPGA and the SoC on inside of it. It has all the memories for it to work.
Yep.
It has all the power supplies for it to work and all basic interfaces, so high-speed connectors, so basically the high-speed connectors, and all the IOs on the connectors for the baseboard.
Right.
So it's a plug-and-play solution to start off every development.
Yeah. So let's just talk about that plug-and-play bit, because if you know, commercially off-the-shelf products is the kind of thing that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
So if I was a design engineer and I needed to start all that myself, we're looking at integration, we're looking at evaluation, we're looking at product availability, and we're looking at about overall output. So this is just an absolute system that they buy off the shelf. So instead of doing all of that, what's the absolute benefit to this if I take it from you?
Basically, you don't have to do the development for the processing side. All you have to do is develop the interface for your application.
Right.
So you'll develop like a carrier board.
Yep.
This is the carrier board for, well, actually for this product, but,
Yep.
but similar.
That's okay.
This carrier board only has interfaces, so high-speed interfaces, Ethernet, USB, and power supply input.
Okay.
All the computing side is on the module.
Right.
You don't have to develop any of that.
Right. And the key thing to that is, rather than focusing on all of this, which is integration,
Yeah.
processing, you can focus on your application and your application only to differentiate your product from everybody else's, rather than the key computing part.
Yeah, basically the job for the designer would be just to integrate this in the system.
Excellent. Good. Right. Let's look at the next one.
So this one is based off Agilex 7 series. We find basically the same interfaces as the other one, as all the memories, all the power supplies, and all the IOs for to work with the baseboard. This one, contrary to the other one, doesn't have high-speed interfaces. All the high-speed interfaces are integrated on the baseboard connectors.
Right. Essentially, these both do the same job,
They're the same, basically.
but they got different processors.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
Different manufacturer.
Right. Okay. Just tell us about these. Are essentially the same. These are essentially the same boards.
Yeah.
They're essentially doing the same job, but they are servicing a different community because of the chip that is at the center of both of these boards. So just talk a little bit about the communities that this one is and the communities that this one is.
So this is RS module. So this is based off Intel Agilex 7, and this one is a Zeus based off a Zinc UltraScale Plus.
So the point here is, whichever community you're in, you've created an infrastructure and an ecosystem that looks after you individually by putting the same kind of infrastructure and ecosystem around that chip, and the same kind of infrastructure and ecosystem around this chip. And it's just a matter of what is your own commercial best opportunity or the community that you historically have worked in the past.
Yeah, whatever community you prefer, we have a product that can meet your demand.
Excellent, good. Tell us about the solution that Reflex CS has for PCI.
Hello, I'm Loic. I'm a project leader at Reflex CS, and we have solutions for AMD community and also Altera community. For example, this one is based on the AMD VU9P. This board is designed for AMD developer community. It is based on Virtex UltraScale Plus, and we have PCIe Gen 3, memories, DDR3 and QDR, and also 200 gigs data signal. This board is mostly used for integration into servers in different types, for example, data centers, finance, and so on. And we offer solutions for cooling that can be 1 slot, 2 slots, depending on the final use.
Excellent. Tell us about that one.
That one is named the 400G board. It's based on an Altera Agilex 7 series. We have, on this one, we can see the cooling solution. And we offer DDR also, a cage up to 400 gigs, and PCIe Gen 5 by 16. So the latest PCIe standard available for now on the market. It can be used in various servers, but we need 2 slots PCIe for this one. It was designed for SmartNIC applications.
Which is why the heat's an important issue, because there's too much heat being generated.
Because power consumption of this board is really important, and airflow in the servers can be relatively low.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, tell us about the products that you look after at Reflex.
Yes, so I will present you the VPX family products from Reflex. Okay.
Please do.
Let me maybe show that kind of board. So
Yep.
this is a VPX board. So VPX basically is a modular system that allows to build some complete system by, like a Lego, putting some different boards together.
Yep.
So I will present you basically that kind of products. So every time VPX products, harsh environment, a lot of conduction, cooling, or air cooling, dissipation. And each time we focus on providing some RF features on the board. So basically on all the VPX board from reflex, we have an RF conversion futures together with the processing capabilities. Processing capabilities can vary between smaller FPGA or higher FPGA depending the application. And also we provide all the digital communication to interconnect with the other modules of the system. On this RF conversion futures, we have three big family of products. We have what we call low latency products. The objective is to minimize the latency between the signal input and the output. Usually we try to focus on DRFM applications, so jamming application, and also target simulations for radar test. We have another family focusing on very large bandwidth application, such as the AV153, for instance, where the idea is to process the complete bandwidth, sometimes from 10 megs to 20 gigs. This is the second family. And we have a third family, usually we call that kind of in between, general use case application, where maybe a little less costly, with some ADC which doesn't provide neither the large bandwidth or the low latency, but with more general purpose application. This is the three main family we have today.
Very good. Thank you very much. So, Eric, you gave us a really good introduction to Reflex CES. And then we looked at the products that you have and the products that you've assembled, and we've understood that you have the families and you have the ecosystems and you have the partnerships that can give today's design engineer what they need. But we've also talked about this rapidly changing, disruptive environment that we're in, where digitalization is becoming a really key issue. So for a design engineer today, that's quite a confusing environment. Well, they know that they can buy these kind of things from other suppliers. They know that these kind of things exist. But Reflex CES needs to differentiate itself. It needs to be able to say, yes, we know that you've got other choices, but really, there are reasons why you should come and talk to us. So maybe, Eric, you could just explain to us what you think, maybe the soul of the company, the reason why somebody should absolutely trust you.
I think you made the point, Guy. We do exist because we are de-risking those technologies through the COTS form factor we have shown before.
Right.
VPX, PCIe, and system-on modules. We engage very early. Therefore, our customers can use our COTS at the right time window of their project. We can engage as well for turnkey development, but we would have worked before their project time frame, maybe a year or 2 years ahead. Therefore, we secure the development, we go faster, and we bring quality and reliability of the product. And the complete offering is showing a unique position in Europe. I guess we are a unique company, human-sized company, to be able to address all this wide range of design capabilities for data conversion and FPGA signal processing.
Excellent. I think that's a good summary of what you do and why a design engineer should look towards you for their next COTS process, their next application, and they should explore the products that you've got and the knowledge that you have in the market. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you.